When I gave birth to my daughter Edith, it was a lot easier than I expected.
Hi, cutie pie. And I think that caused us to have a false sense of security. If the birth was easy, then everything else was going to be easy.
Both of our parents came to help us for the first 2 weeks. When our parents left, we really didn't know what we were doing with this, very fragile little baby.
3 weeks after the birth, we had all sorts of problems with Edith. The biggest thing was that she wasn't gaining any weight. It was a little scary. We had to go to the doctor's office almost every day and have her weighed. We found out later that she was actually in the 5th percentile for weight.
I had a lot of trouble with breastfeeding. Although I had met with these lactation consultants in the hospital immediately after I had her, it was really painful for me, and they always say it's not supposed to hurt, but it really hurt me.
Sometimes we were going days without sleep, literally, because she was just up and crying all the time, and we were there with this skinny, scared, crying little baby, and it was just breaking our hearts. We just didn't know what to do.
Somebody suggested that we get a postpartum doula, so I called Giuditta.
When I walked in, I saw 3 extremely tired human beings. Mom and Dad were really tired. Baby was crying a lot. First and foremost, what I do with parents, I get them to go to sleep.
She took the baby during the night and woke me up when I needed to feed the baby. But just that night alone, having just a little bit more sleep made such a difference.
One of the most important things that I noticed is that the mother was losing self-confidence in her ability to breastfeed. And I wanted to immediately address that. Now, remember yesterday we worked on you feeling whether she's swallowing it or not? Mm-hmm. That's something that I would look into. So just figure out if she's actually at your breast swallowing, mm-hmm, or she's at your breast pacifying. Because that is going to tell you whether she's hungry or not.
It's just so great to have somebody there watching what you're doing, telling you what you're doing wrong, correcting it. I just asked her question after question about baby care and things that I had been confused about or wanted to know, and she answered all of my questions.
For both of us, she taught us how to swaddle our baby and how to calm our baby down so she would sleep. I guess the theory is by swaddling the baby, you wrap them up tightly and they think that they're back in the womb, and it just helps them to rest and for them to feel more secure.
That's it. It's a little burrito baby. Little burrito baby.
The other great thing about Giuditta is her cooking.
One of the most important part, I think, in families is to have a good meal. Because for the most part, new parents, it's either whatever it's in the refrigerator, or it's almost every night is a pizza night sometimes. When a breastfeeding mother has to be really conscious of what she eats. So I have to gear the entire cooking in such a way that the food is still pleasant, is still good, and very nutritious, but it has the ingredients that they need.
Whether it's her lasagna, her fruit salad, her walnut muffins, her pastries, every morning we wake up to something fantastic. I don't know how she whips this stuff up. I'll open the refrigerator the night before and it seems like the only thing we have in there is, baking soda and ketchup. And the next day we wake up and there's this terrific meal.
Every new parent should have somebody like Giuditta come to their home and help them, especially with their first child. Giuditta gave me a lot of confidence that I didn't have. She really made me feel that I could do this. She completely changed everything for us, and I am so lucky that we found her.
The most fulfilling thing in my life is to actually see a mother that goes from, oh my God, what am I gonna do, to, I can do this.